Live at Lunch is produced by KRFC 88.9 FM in the Ginger and Baker Studio in Fort Collins, Colorado, and supported by the Music District, a music-centric gathering place to cultivate talents, support professional development, and encourage connections. Welcome to Live at Lunch here on KRFC 88.9 FM, streaming live at krfcfm.org. I'm your host today, David V., and today's special guest is Sideyard Sanctuary.
See waiting for another day of lonely, looking for another reason to get in the rear. Maybe it's time for a spacewalk. Zero gravity. Won't you sail the rings with me? I feel the solar winds behind me. Come stroll the moons of Saturn. Spacewalk. Let's see what we will see.
Sideyard Sanctuary here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. How you guys doing today?
Awesome.
Well,
We're doing great.
All right, sounding great. You guys are all from Fort Collins?
No.
Boulder.
I'm from Boulder.
Boulder?
Yeah.
You had to make the trip up, huh?
I do.
All right. How
Every
about
week.
everybody else?
The rest of
we're
us.
all locals.
Yeah, we're all here in Fort
locals.
Collins.
Well, I'm going to introduce the band. Jason Ekman on guitar and mando over there. Justin Armstrong on the lead guitar. Jeremy Moore on the cajon and percussion. And then Dubin on lead vocals and guitar. And just to prove that you don't have to have Jay in your first name for the band here, Scott David is on keyboards back there.
Scott Davis.
Slat. And Evan Neal's on upright bass.
Neil.
Yep.
Neil.
Yeah.
Is it Neil or Neil? Neil. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
We'll get it right. I hate people butchering my name. All right. How'd you guys get together? The album came out, about beginning of the year?
Probably 2 years ago.
2 years ago now?
Yeah.
And so you've been together about that long, but you've known each other for years and years?
Yep. We've all been playing in circles Slats and I had been playing for about 10 years, and Dubes and I, and all these guys. Yeah, we've been playing. But I think this core has been probably about 5 years now. Been four? Four.
Maybe four.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Sure does.
And there's a family connection here, too, if I understand it right.
That's right. We are brother-in-laws.
All right.
Yeah.
Get along?
Very much so.
Oh, okay.
Very much so. Very much so. Our wives are sisters, and their first cousin is actually Matt Goldberg from Musketeer Gripweed, which we're real friendly with.
yeah.
So it's very, the circles all overlap.
Incestuous relationships
Yes,
there.
A little bit, yeah.
So what influences you guys? Because when I listened to the album, and I interviewed you earlier in the year for our show Rocky Mountain Roots, and I know listening to the album, and by the name of the album is?
Time for a spacewalk.
Right. First of all the influences that I hear in it, I've talked to you before about that. I hear the Dead, and I hear Zappa, and I hear jam bands, and psychedelic funk, and Americana, and it's like you've got a lot of influences coming at you all at once. And did you all agree on what you like listening to? Is that how it happened, or you just each are bringing your own little thing into the group?
Yeah, I'd say each of us bring our own little thing into the group. We all have different backgrounds and different musical backgrounds, and that's what came together to mesh to make Sideyard Sanctuary.
And you write all the songs as one, or does somebody bring in an idea and then you guys all work on it, or is there a process?
It really has been truly collaborative. What happens is there's usually once in a while, Justin will come in with a good guitar run, and then we'll put together a melody, and then some of us will write some words, and then it really is like none of these songs would be what they are if it wasn't for every person in this band. And I think that's something special that us six just kind of we try our best to just kind of strip away, and whatever sounds good is what works. And I couldn't even tell you who wrote each song.
It is a pretty prolific band. We wrote half of the songs for the album in one night, and we probably have like 50 more originals on the way.
Next album's a triple album, huh? Yeah. Like Sandinista, Fort Collins or something.
Right.
So there's no NASA engineers in the band. Where's the fascination with the space? Because the album is very space themed.
I think we when we made the songs together, we kind of realized that there was a story there a couple years ago, and we put this, I guess you could say, a 14-song concept album together, like a rock opera, or Americana rock opera maybe, and. There's a lot of different layers there, maybe. There's the whole idea of following a hero into space after being disillusioned with the world, and his pursuits but then there's also kind of the idea of, is it really talking about what's happening within and all of our disillusionment? Kind of a full form just with all of us talking and having fun together.
Yeah, as the songs came together, we just sounded like, this kind of connects with that one, this one connects with this one, and then we just like, let's just go big or go home. Like, it was our little art project, and so, imagining it as a space opera was a good way of just kind of making it cohesive. Just the next album won't be a theme, have any larger thematic elements, I hope. But
It actually is going to be themed.
I was just going to say, I'm not so sure about that.
that.
You may be speaking a little out of turn there. So speaking of the next album, you guys are already working on it, huh?
Yeah, we have one single out that we were, thank you KRFC for playing a few weeks ago, and we have about two or three more ready to go, and then we have 4 or 5 that already have some tracks for. So we're ready to roll into there. Say it again. I'm sorry.
Have a name for it yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Well, I just heard about the new theme for the first time. So
Uncle Mike's Carnival.
I want to do a carnival theme. Yeah. Okay.
So where do you record at?
So we've really recorded at Stout Studios. A lot of us live over there, and Darren's just a great job. But he was
Darren
also,
Radish.
Darren, yeah. And that album, the first album, it was right in the height of COVID, so he would let us sit outside and make a fire in the snowstorms, and it was really good. So he pivoted with COVID, and we just love it over there. So it feels like our home studio for sure.
Surprised you don't do a snow-themed album then on top of it.
Thank you, David.
That's the third album.
All right. Well, the next tune is Accidentally Hammered. What a dilemma. Could you tell us a little bit about that tune before you share it with us?
Sure. Accidentally Hammered is, it's become a little bit of a Fort Collins favorite, I think. It definitely speaks to the Fort Collins natives or any folks that come to Fort Collins that like to check out some of the breweries around town, and it's very easy in an afternoon to have maybe one too many. And so for folks that are Fort Collins fans, you'll hear some shout outs to some popular drinks or beers out there in this song. So it's a fun song.
All right. Accidentally Hammered by Sideyard Sanctuary here on KRFC's Live at Lunch.
Ghost, whiskey and rye, martinis too, a beer for me and a beer for you. Accidentally hammered, accidentally hammered again, accidentally hammered, accidentally hammered, my friend. Went down the corner bar, yeah. wanna throw it all away on you. I got to thinking, sunny day drinking, bourbon on the rocks. I got equinoxed, 90 shilling, lawfully make a toast. Space ghost, whiskey and rock, martinis too. Up here for me, hang up here for you. Accidentally hammered. Was accidentally hammered again. I was accidentally hammered. Was accidentally hammered, my friend. Put it down in the jukebox, baby, I'm gonna make some noise. Put it down in the jukebox, baby, I'm gonna make some noise. Put it down in the jukebox, baby, I'm gonna make some noise. Gonna listen to Grateful Dead or maybe some Pink Floyd. I was accidentally hammered. Was accidentally hammered again. I was accidentally hammered. I was accidentally hammered, my friend. I was accidentally hammered. I was accidentally hammered again. I was accidentally hammered. I was accidentally hammered, my friend. I was accidentally hammered.
Again is the magic word in that phrase.
Right. It's very suggestive.
Been there, done that.
Right.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about everybody's influences and where you came from. I think we'll start with Scott Davis.
Okay.
How you doing on the keys there? And you're from here originally?
Well, not originally. Moved here in 1970.
Well, longer than most people
A
here
long
in town.
time, yeah.
I used to brag about being here in the early '80s, so you beat me.
Yeah, yeah.
So, where were you from?
Originally Dallas, Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lost your accent.
I did. I had to.
Okay.
I learned very
Or
quickly.
be persecuted, huh?
Yeah. High on the ski slopes. You don't want to have a Texan accent.
I can't tell you how many times I got on a lift with somebody. Hey, where y'all from? It's like, I know where you're from. So, always played the keys? Started out?
Yes. I played since I was probably 8 or 9, 10 years old, something like that.
Did you always start out with rock, or were your parents pushing you towards classical or things like that?
No pushing at all. It was all my own desire to play, and I sought out lessons when I got of age and wanted to learn more. But always played piano my whole life. Always enjoyed it, and will always play it, I think.
Are you just playing with Sideyard Sanctuary, or are you in other bands?
I played a little bit in some other bands. It's pretty part-time in those other bands, though. So this is the main one right here, though.
Oh, that's
These
it.
guys are great.
We're very lucky.
So, what are your influences then? Were you always playing rock right from the start? Or?
Oh man, I mean, so we're talking about the mid to late 70s. So as a piano player, who was really big back then? You know, it was like Elton John, Billy Joel.
Right.
Do I dare say Barry Manilow even?
Well, his band was good, right?
Yeah. But then I started getting into very alternative, King Crimson, and loved Pat Metheny and Beatles, just about everything. Highly influenced by everything I come into contact with.
And it's obvious when you hear it in the sound here.
Yeah, thanks.
So you're obviously here in town. Did you and Evan know each other at all before you started in the band?
No, we met in this band.
Yeah, Sideyard brought us together.
Well, Evan, Neil, why don't you tell us a little bit about where you're from and how you made it to Fort Collins?
Yeah, thanks. Yep. I was originally from Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh.
That's where I grew up, and I traveled around for a while, lived a few different places, and settled here in Fort Collins in 2001. And I've been here ever since.
Did you go to West Side, South?
I did go to West Side, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I lived in Omaha, too.
All right.
I cheated.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So were you in bands out there
Yeah, I've in Omaha or here?
in Omaha?
No, I didn't play much as a kid. I kind of grew into this as an adult.
So you picked it up after you came to Colorado?
I did, yeah.
All right.
Started playing bluegrass and going to Avogadro's number and going to the bluegrass jams and just kind of learned through trial and error and then started playing in bands and then luckily found my way here to the Sideyard crew. So.
All right. So what made you I guess when you're talking bluegrass, everybody needs that stand-up bass. Is that the reason why you kind of picked it up? So people could say, nah, there's no room for you in the band here.
It could be, yeah. No, I played other instruments a little bit, and when I finally got my hands on an upright bass, it was always the sound that I heard in the music. I finally got to play the sound that I would always listen to. And so I was just kind of settled right into the bass once I got my hands on one.
Well, it's not one of those instruments you just stick in your back pocket and show up at the show with. You have to have a vehicle for it and protection. And
Yeah.
yeah. So what are you listening to now?
I listen to all kinds of music. I listen to the Dead and still listen to some bluegrass music. And I listen to Sideyard Sanctuary, too. We've got an album out now. So.
Excuse me. So are you in any other side bands in addition to this, too?
Yeah, I do play in a couple other bands.
Why don't you give them a shout out?
So I play in one called The Devil's Share. And
Is that bluegrass?
It's a kind of a bluegrass band. Yep,
Okay.
Yep. And then another bluegrass band called the Laramie River Band. And so I play in a couple other bands too.
So you get that bluegrass out of your system.
I do, yeah. I still get to play bluegrass sometimes, and then I get to come and play this with these guys, and I just have a ton of fun playing Sideyard music. So.
All right. Well, hey, how about you, Jason? Were you from here originally?
No, Jersey. And, Classic moved out when I was 19 to Boulder and just fell in love with Colorado.
Was there a reason, a motivation to go from
I
Jersey to
actually
Boulder?
My childhood best friend was a drummer, and we hopped in a band with a van. How cliche is that? Yep. So
Turned out okay?
Turned out okay, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
What are you listening to these days?
A lot of stuff. Lately I've been into, the Flamin' Lips just released this live album that I've kind of been digging on, and then this Neil Francis guy too is pretty cool. So
Out of Chicago, but boy, he's got a lot of like Louisiana influences.
yeah, I think so. I like these guys. I'm all over the place with music.
Oh, cool. So have you always played guitar then?
I probably really didn't start playing until like my mid-20s.
Was there a motivation for that?
It was like I grew up with some musicians, so those guys were always the ones around the campfire, and then there was no one to play around the campfire, so somebody had to do it.
Had to pick up that guitar.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Well, and then there's, I want to get this right, Jeremy Moore.
That's me.
How you doing?
Doing well.
Well, trumpet and cajon. That's kind of like two sides of a coin there. Would you play originally?
I don't know
Percussion?
how related that coin is, but no, I started out on the trumpet. I'm a trumpet player traditionally. I went to school for the trumpet.
High school?
High school, college. Was a trumpet performance major for a while. Yeah. Mostly
And
trumpet.
then the cajon you picked up later? Or?
Yeah, I kind of stopped playing the trumpet, and then and as a part of college, you had to take like percussion pedagogy and that kind of thing. So I knew how to play it. And when I first came to Fort Collins, I started playing like open mics on guitar and stuff. So
So when you
gotta play
guys
music.
play out live, do you always play cajon or do you have a set too?
typically.
Okay.
Cajon, no set for me. I had one in the living room growing up, but I'm just a terrible kid player.
I guess your parents went out to eat a lot.
They didn't. I don't know if. Yeah, it's funny. My dad worked nights sometimes, and I'd be hammering on the drums. He's sleeping. I did not have a very happy family when it came to music.
Yeah, drums during sleep. I don't know how that worked out for him. But. All right. Well, then we've got Jeremy here, and your vocals and guitar. And
I just want to say real fast, when any of our tuners don't work, we have an automatic tuner in Jeremy Moore. He has the
Perfect pitch,
He
huh?
has his ear where he can find everything and tell it, and he'll scream across the room things like,
That's not right.
You need to take a 16th off of that quarter note with a 10th forward, and we all kind of look at him like, I have no idea what you just said.
Darn music majors.
Yeah. Thank goodness he's here.
So how about you? Are you originally from here?
I'm from Philadelphia originally.
Philly?
Yeah.
And how did you work your way out to Colorado?
Came out to Boulder in '89.
First
Didn't look back.
school, or-
First school. Didn't look back. Yeah.
What were you studying at Boulder?
Biology. Biology. Yeah. But music's always been kind of part of things for me.
Did you do that to become a teacher?
I did that to become a scuba instructor back in the day. Back then.
Really?
Yeah. Back
Well,
then,
that's
that's what I was
amazing.
going for.
Now, where do you go scuba in Colorado?
It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Took people down to New Mexico and
Not in the muddy
Mexico.
reservoirs
Yeah.
on this side of
Carter
the
Lake. You could do some.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. And what are you listening to these days?
You know, kind of like these guys, we, as you can see from some of our music, we take a stab at a lot of different stuff: jazz, rock, funk, country. So, you know, I think I'm a slave to Spotify right now. And then what these guys send me, they've been trying to get me to be more educated with Wilco as life has gone on. And
That's going to push you in the country direction.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I'm having a different relationship with it, you know. But it's hard not to be listening to Billy Strings here and there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
amazing,
these days.
isn't he?
Yeah, he really is.
All right, here and then we have got Jeremy Dubin. No, I'm
That's
sorry.
me.
We've got.
I'll do it again. Do it again.
Justin Armstrong. I'll get it. And lead guitar. We were talking to you about your Frankenstrat there.
Yeah.
You can tell us a little bit about that.
It's just a Fender pawn. They call it a pawn shop series, which I did a number of years ago, and it's just got the telly neck, strap body, cut out a hole. Yeah, I don't know, but it plays really nice. So
That sounds sweet.
yeah,
And
I love the
multiple
way it looks.
pickup changes there for your sound. And
Yeah.
That's nice. Where are you from originally?
I mostly grew up in Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay. Wow, you guys are from all over.
Yeah.
Seriously. So how'd you get from Memphis to Colorado?
I came out for graduate school. Went to
CSU?
Boulder. No, Boulder.
Oh, Boulder.
Yeah.
Okay. And worked your way to the better town, Fort Collins, right?
Well, just weekly.
I know you still live
Weekly.
there, but
Yeah, I still live in Boulder.
yeah. Well, all right. What are you listening to these days?
All kinds of stuff. I mean, I like world music. I like rock, Beatles, whatever. Went to go see Courtney Barnett last month. She's great, you know. So
Absolutely.
all kinds of stuff.
So you guys are bringing all those influences
Yeah.
in. Well, you're going to play a couple of songs for us here. The Trouble with Kate and Goat. And that's an interesting name, The Trouble with Kate. First of all, is Kate a real person?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. We're not sure yet.
How did we arrive at that?
You know, this is one of those organic experiences with Sideyard. I actually remember we were at what's the studio called? We were at Higher Ground Studio, and it was Justin, myself, and Jeremy. And Justin had this guitar run that he was doing, this riff. And then Jeremy and I think, if I remember right, just came up with this kind of melody, and then we put some words to it, and then the band put their pepper and salt on it, and that's how it came. Yeah. It's a short little sweet song.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Kate, The Trouble with Kate and Goat by Sideyard Sanctuary here on 88.9 FM KRFC's Live at Lunch.
The trouble with Kate, she's 6'4". She's got her feet on the floor, her back to the door. It's not too late to call it a day. Make a break, go away. At least have your say. Well, it's alright, 'cause when I'm on, she's always by my side. It's okay, I'll follow her until my eyes go blind. No more closed doors. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Trouble with Kate, she likes to mix it up. She sees just half the cup. She's like a jamboree. She keeps it real when the going gets tough. It's always more than enough. You're on your hands and knees. Well, it's alright, 'cause when Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Trouble with Kate, she sleeps too much. She always follows her hunch. She's like a tambourine. She makes it easy to have her way. It can make you go gray. There's not much more to say. Well, it's alright. 'Cause when I'm on, she's always by my side. It's okay, I'll follow her until my eyes go blind. No more closed door. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. High up on the mountaintop, looking for my goat, and I couldn't find my sweater, and I couldn't find my coat, and I came upon a village high up in the sky, and I asked the elder statesman for all the reasons why. You would not meet me anywhere, you wouldn't even try. And I kissed the purple fungus, and I laughed in my third eye. And my staff was filled with wonder, how the ladies let me in. The smiles of all the strangers, the grins full of sin. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I want to be with you, and I want to see you. It's a brand new day, I can feel it growing in every way, and I won't forget you, and I won't forsake you. Moving on and on and on and on and on today, and I want to be with you, and I want to see you. It's a brand new day, I can feel it growing in every way. Well, I won't forget you, and I won't forsake you. Moving on and on and on and on and on today. new day, I can feel it growing in every way. And I won't forget you, and I won't forsake you. Moving on and on and on and on and on. Today when I crept up on that mountaintop, and I was looking for my goat, and I read to you that letter, that one I never wrote. And I finally was the master for reasons left unknown. And I saw my unborn child ascending to the throne.
Go by Sideyard Sanctuary here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. Gosh, if I didn't know better, I would think you guys were early Genesis fans. That sounded like progressive folk rock to me. Peter Gabriel lyrics to boot.
Right, that's a great compliment.
That was a great compliment.
Yeah, just you don't hear that in Fort Collins too much. So great influences there. What's the best place for fans and friends to get information on the band as far as upcoming shows, swag, your music?
Yeah, we have a website, www.sideyardsanctuary.com.
Great.
And we're on streaming platforms right now. If anyone wants to hear us, Facebook. We're on Facebook as well.
Great. Upcoming shows?
Yeah, we actually are psyched. We're playing the first, it's the inaugural Cross-Pollination Jubilation Show at the Aggie Theater on November 10th.
All right.
With a whole bunch of other bands.
Right.
Yeah.
Who else will be there?
Just
name a few.
Yeah, Michael Kirkpatrick, Elise Wonder, the guys from, what the heck's the name of that? They're called The Shifts.
Oh, yeah.
And a whole bunch of people. Ansel Foxley and the Brain Tattoos, so with Taylor Tesler and Darren.
Sounds like a painful experience.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the big thing there is just Dad Bods getting back together, so there's a reunion there too. It's
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And beyond that, any other plans for you guys gigging out here the rest of the year?
We are getting back into the studio, get that second album out. That's our winter plan, I think.
Okay.
But we're saying no more than yes, and we know that we're excited to do that in the spring. Hopefully, something might creep out in the winter. We'll keep you informed.
Any collaborations on the new album? People you're bringing in at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think that'll probably definitely happen. There's Lauren Parsons, who was on our first album. I'm sure we'll get her in on something, and potentially a few other people, but it's kind of top secret right now, David.
Okay. See, I try to draw it out, guys.
There's
Give you a
rules
chance.
in the industry, in business.
You're teasing us.
Right.
Okay. Well, let's get back into it here. Is Fallen what you guys think you'd like to play next?
Sure.
Got a little backstory on that?
Yeah, Fallen is a song from the album last year, Time for a Spacewalk. It's a little bit of a slower song, a little bit of a ballad. We actually have had Lauren sat in with us on this song, so we're going to try to pull it off with, instead of Lauren today, you're going to hear a trumpet.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're going to be Lauren's part a little bit. But yeah, a little bit it's a sweet song, slower song, but yeah, it's a nice one.
It started as a tragic tale of teen's first love, and then it kind of turned into something completely different. So,
Sideyard
song, maybe.
A wicked love song by Sideyard Sanctuary here on KRFC's Live at Lunch.
I was floating through the clouds. You had me kneeling down on the ground. It was lacing in the cold, cool rain. You had me feeling You swore you loved me that very day. My world was crumbling, and all you could say is that you were leaving with what's his name. Meet me in the back room, our favorite bar. Don't know when I'll see you again. I don't wanna see you at all. I don't wanna see you at all. I was falling. 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 I was falling.
Fallen by Sideyard Sanctuary. Yes, that was kind of a sad love song.
It's a little bit sad.
All right. So you guys obviously have had other jobs other than music, and I was talking a little bit about what you used to do, and I made a joke about NASA engineers, but you actually did some aerospace engineering.
Yeah, that's what I came out to Boulder for graduate school, and was in that role for a little while, no longer.
All right. So
Realized I wasn't really an engineer, so.
we
We have a real rocket scientist in our band.
There you go. So that was the influence, most probably, that we heard, and it was subliminal. You didn't even know it.
There's that, and just all the great space rock songs and albums of the past year.
Space Oddity and things like
Space
that.
I just put that
Oddity,
together, actually, that he might have made the whole last album because he's a rocket engineer. We didn't really put that together until now, dude.
You're all
Epiphany
my
right
puppets.
there, huh? All right, guys. Well, what are your goals after the new album's out? Are you guys going to be doing a lot more touring and playing out here in the Front Range, or are you going to take it out on the road?
You know, we love playing together, and that's a continual conversation between making albums and recording over with Darren, or getting out there and playing more. And I think that you'll see us more out there over the next couple of years, I hope. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Do you have any favorite places that you guys play here in town, or that you have played that you'd like to remember?
Well, we have, we play J Hollow, so we're one of the house bands there, which is a little outdoor amphitheater. And then...
That's on the west side of town, right?
It's on the west side of town,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, I guess Philcom X is usually like a big highlight for us, so wherever they stick us for that's always fun. Where did we play the last time? I can't remember. The Coast, yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Coast.
great place.
Yeah. So I think, we'd probably settle for the Mish, but if anyone wants us to play at Red Rocks, you have my number.
Check the website.
Right, yeah.
We also do bar and bat mitzvahs, other parties,
Weddings.
graduations, we're
All right, Sideyard Sanctuary. Well, But I Do is a brand new tune off the yet-to-be-released new album. Little backstory on that one?
But I Do is again, truly a collaborative song where we came up with the tune and then the melody and then the words actually came together. If I remember right, we put together while we were recording it some of the last words outside while Darren was kind of yelling at us to get stuff done. And if I remember right, that's where we got some of our words together, just kind of that pressure to make it work. But it really was a collaborative experience, and you'll hear with the backups, these things came naturally, and then we just try to put it together and arrange it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear But I Do from Sideyard Sanctuary here on Live at Lunch.
You said I don't want you, but I'm gonna make you
But off a forthcoming album here on Live at Lunch from Sideyard Sanctuary. Well, guys, it's been fun today. You know, we've got time probably for about one more. But before I let you guys at it here, I'd like to thank our crew, Chris Winslow and Eric Delano and Jeremy Smith on the video, and, of course, on our audio, Andy House and Colton Boening. Thanks, guys. You do a fantastic job, as always.
Thank you.
And I'd like to thank Sideyard Sanctuary for sharing their music with us here on Live at Lunch. Anything else you guys would like to add that we didn't touch base on?
Thank you for having us.
Oh.
Yes, it's our pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Great.
for all the great work you guys do at KRFC, we really appreciate it. So,
Yeah.
pillar of the community.
Well, thank you very much. You just earned brownie points there. Okay. So you're going to finish out with Spaceman off the first album.
That's right.
And, of course, we know about the space theme. Collaborative effort here from everybody in Sideyard Sanctuary. Anything special you'd like to add about the tune?
You know, this is the finale of our album, of our hero's journey, of our story. And so this is where our hero is trying to make the decision whether he should come back to Earth and see the love of his life or stay out into the stars and be a spaceman.
Also, one of the first songs we wrote.
Oh, one of the first
It is really the first songs we wrote together. So.
It's been 300 years since I sang this song. It's amazing I'm still holding on. Your picture's worth 1,000 words. How peculiar, I still hear the birds, 'cause I'm a spaceman. I'm a spaceman.
Thank you for listening to Live at Lunch, and thank you to the Music District here in the heart of Fort Collins, Colorado. Live at Lunch is produced by KRFC 88.9 FM in the Ginger and Baker studio. If you'd like to appear on Live at Lunch, email our music director, David Vacek, at david@krfcfm.org.